Well, hello everybody. This is Doug, and it is Sunday, June the 11th, 2023, and I am in Decorah, Iowa. And today I'm going to give you a quick introduction to the Trout Run Trail. But we'll be on a few other little streets and trails, as Decorah has a lot of parks and trails and recreational areas. So I try to point out as many as I can remember as we go on this little trek. And this is going to be kind of an abbreviated ride on Trout Run Trail, because the whole trail, I think, it encircles Decorah, and it's probably a good 11 miles, maybe even a little bit more. But anyway, today's beautiful day. It is 63 degrees. It's about 5:30 p.m. right now, and we're going to start out on this little road here is called Riverview Trail. This little road, and we're not actually on Trout Run Trail yet, but we'll get there. This is this Fifth Avenue up here, I think. You kind of, those of you who are slightly familiar with Decorah will probably start recognizing things fairly soon. This is the Upper Iowa River, and yeah, beautiful. And this takes us through kind of a residential area, and when I do the editing, I probably won't cut out a lot of this because it's just kind of a pretty little representation of Decorah. A lot of nice homes, very picturesque. So I keep a lot of this footage in and not edit out a lot of it. This will lead down to College Drive, I think it's called. And those of you familiar with Decorah, things will kind of start looking familiar once we get down to College Drive. You'll see when we get down to the end of this street, you'll see, I think they call it Pulpit Rock Brewery to our left, and then we'll turn right and go across a bridge. Now, if we would turn left way at the end of the street, that would take us up to Luther College, which we will not be going that way. But things will probably look a little more familiar when we get down to the end here. This is a little cooler today than what it has been, but it is a very good day for bike riding. And you can't find a more picturesque town than Decorah, Iowa. It just has all sorts of places, trails, and places to ride bicycle. Far too many for me to even remember at this moment, but I thought this Trout Run Trail, which we will get on in just a minute or two, will be a good starting point for some of the nice trails that Decorah has to offer.
Hey.
And then at some point I'll do a more extensive ride on Trout Run. It's a fairly good ride. Like I said, I think it's at least 11 miles. Maybe it's a little longer than that. But it's got some pretty good hills. But today we're going to stay on a kind of a simple little, fairly flat stretch of the of Trout Run when we get there. For you, down here to the left is. Want to make sure I didn't lose my GoPro. Down here to the left, you'll see Pulpit Rock Brewery, and I guess there's another one, Toppling Goliath, that's popular. I don't quite get these breweries, but I know they're very, very popular at this time. Okay, down here we have College Drive, and as I said, to the left will take you down to Luther College, and we're going to just turn right here, go across the river, and this is Upper Iowa River, and for you geeks that like to know about settings and stuff, I am using a GoPro today. Resolution 1080, frames per second 30. I'm using the linear lens. I got the hyper smooth setting for image stabilization, and or on hyper smooth I got it on boost. In the Pro Tune settings, bit rate is high, shutter speed is auto, and EV compensation is minus 0.5. And here is a Whippy Dip. This is kind of a very well-known location here in Decorah. And then right over here is the Decorah bicycles. I have definitely purchased a couple bikes there, along with lots of accessories. Just to wrap up the settings on this, a white balance is 5000K, ISO minimum is 100, ISO maximum is 6400, and sharpness medium, and color I'm using the GoPro setting. Okay, now up here we're going to be tapping into the would you call it a trailhead? I don't know what you call it, but up here is where we'll actually start on the Trout Run Trail, and I'm going to go. There's two ways we can go up here. I can go to the right or I can go to the left. And basically today I want to take you up to the left, but we're going to start by going down to the right just a little bit. I think that's heading north. I'm a little turned around here, but I think this is heading north, and this is going to go right along the river, Upper Iowa River. And I just want to take you out a little ways on this, and we'll turn around here pretty soon. But just want you to see what it kind of looks like going in this direction.
Hello.
Yeah, I thought I'd better quit talking, or they would think I was nuts talking to myself. Of course, everybody talks to themselves anymore because they're on their phones most of the time. But this goes way out. If we keep following this, it ends up going. Where does it go? Does it go? I think it goes past the fairgrounds, and eventually way out by Walmart, and then across the road at Walmart towards the fish hatchery, and way up in the hills, and through a kind of a farm. But I'm just going to go maybe just a little bit further, and then I'm going to turn around, and then we'll go back up that other way. See a few people out today walking. Hello. I'm going to turn around here, head right back. This is just going to be kind of a stream of consciousness rant, or
Bailey, come on. Bailey, come on.
Anyway, kind of just a stream of consciousness as I think of things here. I don't have a real script I want to go by. But there were a few things I wanted to be sure to mention. So, there was a little chipmunk just sitting by the side. Now we're going to head back up to where we got on the trail. And that'll take us up along what they call Phelps Park, one of the many parks here in Decorah. But it's quite quite picturesque up there. I see there's some people out on the river here. Are they tubing? Or what are they? Now this is where we kind of tapped into the trail here from Whippy Dip, and this is where going up to the I don't even know what direction this would be. I was going to say south, but it doesn't seem like south. But anyway, this is going up along the trail, Trout Run Trail. To our left would be Phelps Park, and then to the right, of course, is the river, Upper Iowa. And this is one of my favorite parts of the trail, up through here. It's been a while since I've been on this stretch, so we'll see if there's anything new. Again, you might see some little specks floating around, and those are bugs, but they're not bothersome. I think that wall there to the left is new. See, Phelps Park is way atop of this hill. Oh, there's a chipmunk. They seem relatively tame. They must be used to a lot of people walking past them. But anyway, yeah, this wall looks like it's new. I don't remember seeing that last time I was here. But I suppose with those rocks coming down, and it serves as kind of a retaining wall. Yeah, up there is Phelps Park, and that Phelps Park has a lot of trails, and it's a picnic area. A lot of people go there for picnics and family reunions and all that.
Hi.
I'm probably not going to edit a lot of this out because I just think it's so picturesque. So I hope it doesn't get too repetitive. But of course, there's nothing like actually being there. Now this is all new here to the right. This railing. Don't ever recall seeing that. Is that to prevent people from stepping off the edge? And this is new. And the wall on the left is new. Since I've been here anyway. Since I was here last, I should say. Why am I tempted to crawl over there and walk up to the edge? If there weren't a railing there, I wouldn't have that temptation. Oh, yeah, the bugs. I was talking about the bugs. They're not bothersome. It's just that I know they will show up on the footage, and it looks like they're worse than what they are. So they flit around. I wonder if I should crawl over this fence or climb down the side there. This what's this up here? I think this is new. Kind of a sculpture here. And those benches. It's all new. This portion of Trout Run Trail eventually will turn into, I think it's called Oneota Road. And I'll point that out when we get to it up here.
Hi. Hello.
And then I think
I know you can't read all that stuff, but if you go if you Google Phelps Park, Decorah, Iowa, it'll tell you all about it. That looks like I don't know if that's a trail, but this is a trail right here, straight ahead, and that would be kind of a challenging trail. In fact, this thing here, what does it say? Kind of a marker. Lower Phelps Park, hard. So that must be it's one of the more challenging trails. Now right up here we're going to get onto what would you call it? Not a confluence, but it'll be both Trout Run Trail and Oneota Road together. What would that be called? Merging? Well, you know what I mean when we get on it. Now, now this road here to the right, that would be Oneota Road, and this lane we're on right now is the continuation of Trout Run Trail. And down here, Trout Run Trail will branch off to the left and continue to the kind of to the south, and that would be quite a challenging ride. I'm going to go just part of the way up the hill here, just to give you an idea. We'll just go part of the way up, and then we're going to come right back down. But this kind of snakes back and forth as you work your way up the hill. And the older I've become, the more difficult this is. I wonder why that would be. I'm going to turn around here pretty soon. And then sometime I'll come back and we'll kind of start here. And I'll make another video of this section. But it would take quite a while to do the entire Trout Run Trail. Plus, I don't know if I'd have the stamina to do the whole thing anymore. Maybe I would. I don't know. Now, this is a lot easier doing this than going up for some reason. I think it has something to do with gravity. Now down here we will go to the left onto Oneota Road, and we're eventually going to cut through a campground. But right here we're coming up on what I think they call, locally I think they call this the cut. Now that's Highway 52 up there to the left. And this cut, you can see when you're on the road, if you're heading north out of Decorah, if you look to the right, you can always see this cut. And there's always seems like there's people waiting around in this area. We'll check out the other side here. But yeah, if you look ahead there, that little bridge up there, that's Highway 52. That goes north out of Decorah, heads up to Minnesota, Harmony, Preston, etc., Rochester. And you can always look down and see this, what they call the cut. And there's always people wading around in there. So we're going to take a right down here and cut through this campground, and I believe this is called Pulpit Rock Campground. And I think Pulpit Rock is quite a part of I think they call it Will Baker Park. And I have not explored that or been in that park that I can recall, but that might be another bike video. And at some point I will point out, as we're coming out of the park here, I'll point out approximately where this Pulpit Rock is. And when I do the editing, I will put in a couple pictures of Pulpit Rock. Hi. See how friendly people are in this town? Now that road up there to your left is, I think they call that Pulpit Rock Road, and that will intersect with Highway 52. And that will actually, if we go to the left and then if we go to the right on that, that'll actually take us back to where I have my car parked. I don't know, I know people enjoy camping. It's just not my thing. We had a family trip when I was about sophomore or junior in high school, where we headed out west with a little trailer, and it was not one of my favorite things. Let's just leave it at that. Now, if we would have had something like this, maybe it would have been a different story. I doubt it. It's just not my thing. Yeah, I don't expect you to be able to read anything on this sign, but if you're into camping, you might check into Pulpit Rock Campground in Decorah. I know it's a real popular spot. Oh, in the winter, holidays, they always have lots of lights and stuff. Okay, straight ahead is up there somewhere is Pulpit Rock, and I think it's worth a trip sometime to check it out. We're on what is this called? Riverview Trail, Oneota Riverview Trail, and this will take us right back up to where my car is. a lot of this stuff I have to do a little research. I don't know all this stuff. It's just when I know I'm going to do a video, I figure I better be semi-informed about the names of these places, these trails, etc. Now off to the left up here is a field. I see
Hello.
this field to the left. I see him playing soccer and stuff out there, so I don't know if that's part of the or college or what that is. But they put it to good use. There's my old Buick, but we're going to go past there up onto that bridge and just take a look off the bridge at the river, Upper Iowa River. This is where we started out, if you'll recall, on the ride. But I didn't take the time first time around to look off the bridge, which might be kind of interesting. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the Upper Iowa River. We just kind of shoot a U-ey down here, go to the other side. My friend Eric Berg lives back in this area. That great drummer, Eric Berg. The water looks pretty clear. Anyway, we'll kind of wrap this up, head back. And that looks like an interesting little area back there, so we're going to check this out real quick, see what's back in here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi guys. Catching any? Are you fishing?
Nope.
Oh, this is a neat little area right in here.
Yeah. I like the little rope swing they got. Just the water's a little close to that.
Yeah, I can see that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If one were 50 years younger. We'll see you guys.
Well, anyway, yeah, that was a little scene right out of Huck Finn, wasn't it? It's about 6:30, 4.4 miles. So that was about an hour ride. And just kind of a sampler here of Trout Run Trail and some of the extra little trails around here. So much to do in Decorah. So many places. And so I'm glad you stuck around for the ride. Hope you enjoyed it. And be sure to check out all the other videos I've posted at memorybrothers.com. See you next time.